but the positioning needs to be better.
What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another REFSIX weekly vlog. So this week it is Tuesday today, and I've just come off the back of an analysis session last week, which was nice and long. I'm sure you saw that. If not, go check it out. So this week we are in the middle again at Pagham, and I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm hoping to keep the momentum that we had last game, you know, the enjoyment. I'm out with another great team, two youngsters, both REFSIX users as well, so we'll get a little chat with them, which will be nice. I'm looking forward to it again, and I just hope the week is a good week in terms of training, in terms of work, to keep this sort of positive mood going. So come along and join me. Also, just quickly, I see a lot of people haven't subscribed that are watching this, so if you could do me a massive favor and hit that subscribe button, it helps us massively, and we love to grow this REFSIX family and community. So just smash that subscribe button and hit that like button as well for me. But enough of me, I will catch you guys in the week for the rest of the vlog. See ya. So it's Wednesday and I've just got back from a 6K run. It's here. So it was tough, I'm not gonna lie. It feels like I haven't run in some time, really. So it's just like getting back into it, really, and the swing of things. I'm training well in terms of, you know, weight workouts, but not well in terms of running workouts. So I'll occasionally do a speed session, and it's something on last Saturday that felt not unfit, but definitely slower than I should have been. So basically what I've got to do now is stretch properly, because tomorrow's a rest day and then Friday's going to be shoulders and speed, and that's the way I'm going to play it. So, you know, so far it's been a good week. I just need to really stay consistent with the running, at least run once a week. 6K, like I ran uphill and downhill, so I did 3K uphill to start with. So that's a bit of a burnout, so I need to keep doing that sort of running, and I'll get quicker again and, you know, fitter. So especially with the fitness test season sort of almost among us, it's time to start preparing in sort of March time. So that's been my sort of midweek update, and I will catch you probably Friday for a matchday -1. So have a good week. I'll see you in a bit. So it's Friday night. I've been to the gym today, slight little run. Run to the gym and back, because obviously petrol is expensive now, so it's only like a 2K run, so that's a nice little warm up and cool down. Nothing major today in terms of just chilling out, doing my usual thing. Just gonna try and settle down somewhat, not early, but just settle down, because I feel quite tired. I don't know why. And then we go for match day tomorrow. Been a good day so far. Shoulders in the gym, easy stuff. I will catch you tomorrow. Good morning. So it's match day, the sun is shining, it's a glorious day. The time is 9:30, so I'm gonna go and just get ready to go. I've got to go for a pre-match walk and pick up some sweets, because it has been requested of wine gums today from my assistants. I'm gonna pack something different today, because I'll explain that later, in the kit bag. So yeah, it's just about going through a normal match day. I don't know what I'm in the mood for pre-match meal yet, but we'll figure that out when it comes. So now it's just time to chill out. Like I said, it's a glorious day. I'm going to go for a quick wander, stretch my legs, listen to some music, and yeah, let's get the show on the road, people. Right, okay, so it is 12 o'clock now, and it's time for my pre-match meal. So this is what I have today. We've got this sausage pasta that we had yesterday for dinner, so I've got leftovers, which is really good. Obviously, pasta, sausage, cheese. It's got carrots and celery in it, as well as some avocado on toast. It's quite a big pre-match, but I think this will fill me up massively, because I'm having to leave slightly early. I want to eat slightly more, because I probably won't eat as much throughout the rest of the day now, especially between match day. I've got my gels and my tablets to have as well, so it's just about consuming this and then packing my kit up and then getting ready to go, really. So like I said, I've roughly got about half an hour or 45 minutes to get everything ready. So I'm gonna eat this, and then I'll meet you to pack my kit bag. So it is time to pack up my kit bag. Mainly the same sort of thing as always, but a few little additions, and here they are. So we have down this right hand side socks, dirty kit stuff, because obviously essential. Under socks, under shorts. This is the badge I've got to wear today, which is our league badge. So it's all right, I guess. Tablets. This is new today, my little speaker. It's probably broken, but here we go. Box of tricks. Wine gums has been the request. Buzzer flags. I'm still trying them out, so this will be the second time I've using them. Towel for me, the new boots, which are just fantastic. Obviously very leery, but you know, I can't fault them. My Nikes are in here as well. My warm-up stuff. And yeah, that's about it. I need to get a gel out. Here it is. So that's the gear so far. Like I said, speaker, so they'll listen to the pre-match playlist. I think I don't really have any other playlists they can listen to. So that's going to be just going to pack all of this up and basically get ready to go. What's the time now? 12:10. So obviously I've eaten pre-match. That was lovely. I feel very satisfied and ready to go. So pack this up and let's go. Right, it's time to go. My pre-match playlist is here, which I will listen to in the car, as well as talking to a couple of mates, just, you know, the usual stuff. What's the plan of action? You know, how's the drive? How's the people in the car, if they've got any of my mates in the car as well. But this is the pre-match playlist, and that's what the boys will listen to today at the ground. I'm very much excited for this. I'm trying to keep the momentum going from last week. So yeah, let's go get this. Right, okay, so we've done the game. It's 5:20. How did you find it?
Yeah, it was good. Good to get a Prem fixture ticked off. Atmosphere was alright, but quite a tough game of football with how the teams are playing.
Yeah, so to put some context to that, we had a few players that didn't really want to agree with us, I would say, and dealing with that's quite difficult. Taz was senior today. How did you find that? Benches alright?
Yeah, benches were good. Just talking to the players, kind of mirroring John's refereeing style, but doing it from the bench. But no, it was a good involvement. I think John did well today.
Yeah, I was alright. Like I said, we've got the footage, so I'll analyse it. Might get you on a call and analyse that about how I went through it and certain decisions. I think I missed a caution late on, but we'll discuss that on the vlog. But overall, positive day. Happy with how it went?
Yeah, all good. Good to get another game ticked off.
Exactly. So first time working with Taz as well, which is great. So yeah, we move on to the next one, which is, I don't know, Friday night, I think, for me. When's your next game?
Sunday, tomorrow.
Sunday, so look at that, always on the grind. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later on this evening. Right, so I am back from the game. It went rather well. 3 yellows, and that was it really. I had a bit of a problem. So 2 penalty appeals, which I've turned both down. We'll review the footage when it comes through. Because obviously taking the VO to the game, it means I can analyse my performance. Positioning wise, pretty poor in my opinion today. It just wasn't a good standard of football, or good. Well, it was okay football wise. I don't think it was anything special, in my honest opinion. So, you know, it wasn't, you know, a game I'm going to be bragging about for a long time. What? I probably missed the caution from playing an advantage because I was too excited about playing a great advantage and the player missed it. But again, we'll look at that and see whether I'm right or wrong. It wasn't observed, so it was quite nice. Both clubs seemed happy. The main problem area was the players. After a minute, or 2 particular players from one team were just trying and chip away, like, oh ref, that's a foul, like, and really trying to get into my face. I wasn't having any of it today. Luckily, in all seriousness, I put on a little bit of size in the gym, so I carry a slightly more presence than I did maybe 2-3 years ago. which is quite nice now because I can stick out my chest and be like, no, stand my ground, like, no. So that took that, but I did the stepped approach and it seemed quite well. So overall, my REFSIX stats are here, and you can see I've run just over 10k, which is probably about average, and I felt better today. But we'll go into these sort of stats more in the analysis part, which will come next. So for now, it's just doing my match return, which you've sort of all seen now. I don't need to keep going through that. It should take me about 15 minutes, and then I will sync the video overnight, and then hopefully check out the footage tomorrow on obviously the REFSIX replay tool, which went down quite well last week. So if anybody else wants to give it another go, just drop me a message in the bio at john@refsix.com, and we can sort you out. I know a couple of people have inquired about it as well, so that's great that we want to see more people trying to analyze their performances and get better, really, because obviously it's something it's what the pros get, this sort of detailed analysis. So if we can provide that for grassroots level to help people improve, then that's perfect. But overall, I feel good about the game in terms of there was a little bit of a damper about things in terms of external situations which we're dealing with, just personal things. But overall, the clubs are happy. I went in afterwards, everyone was laughing and joking. No one really questioned the yellow card. So, overall positive day. I'm still very much enjoying my football as well. So that's been great. So I'm going to do my match turn, and then I am going to do my recovery run tomorrow. So I'll catch up with you after my recovery run. So it's Sunday morning now, and I've just got back from a 10k run. You can see it here. It was a nice, good 10k run out with my mates. That just motivation to keep going. Not particularly quick for me, but it was just nice. It's the longest one I've done in a while, so that's great. In terms of the rest of the day, it's going to be chill out. I'm not going to be able to do my analysis today. I'll have to do it Monday because I'm picking up Rimon from Stansted Airport, so I'm going to be driving for the rest of the day, which is fine. It's great. It's great to see Rimon again. I'm sure we'll see him on the vlog. But so far, so good. Happy to be back running. My legs feel really good, especially after 10k on Saturday as well. So yeah, now it's just relax the rest of the day and pick up Rimon and probably take him down to see the beach. So I will catch you guys tomorrow for my analysis day. What's up, everyone? And I'm back with my analysis of the game. So obviously we've got the footage from Saturday's game at Pagham, which is great, and I've put it back in the replay tool. The replay tool seemed really popular, so as always I'm going to leave my email down in the description. Basically, if you haven't got an email from me and have emailed me, email me again and we can help you sort it out. That's john@refsix.com. So this game wasn't too bad in terms of yellow cards. 3 yellows, as you can see down the side, just the 1 goal, a couple of penalties which we'll discuss. But yeah, let's get into it really. So the first one is this penalty / yellow card decision. So we'll just go through it. So we'll open it up in full, replay it once for the penalty. So the ball comes over the top. Here we are, and that, positioning wise, okay. Obviously I've got my assistant on the other side. I don't want to be too close. That's something I've been wary of. We'll just watch it back again. So we'll play it. So for me, if we pause it here, the guys tried to kick the ball through. The keeper's come out as he normally would. He's, he stood up big. It's gone through his legs. I don't really think he's clattered him. I just think he looks like he's half fallen over. It's definitely not a dog's eye. I just don't think it's a penalty, really, to be quite honest. So if we'll just roll it through, yeah, it just seems to be the keeper's sort of taken aback, going backwards. The guy's off balance. It just tumbles down. You can see me here telling him to wave away. But let me know down in the comments what you guys think, if it's a pen or not. I've obviously discussed it with Rimon and Hassan, and they back me and said it's not a pen. So, fingers crossed you guys do as well. You can see me waving away. So we then come on to this bit where the 10 re-gets the ball, and I'm still in a good position. Maybe needed to come out a little bit more. So if we just open this up, I'm here. Maybe needed to be more in this green area rather than where my red dot is here. And I sort of stand still, which is not ideal. But here's the challenge come in. We can see the balls come
away from the player towards me, which doesn't help me at all here. And this player here just swipes him out. So what minute are we in? In the 39th minute, you know, it's 1-0. Things are getting a little bit gritty, a little bit, you know, not nasty, but just a little bit like petty. And so I've basically said, yeah, okay, this will be a nice, easy yellow. So look, you can see me call him over. This is something that people have commented on a lot. So basically, I'm so used to having both cards in my back pocket. So I have a pad with both cards, red and yellow. People are always like, oh, you're going to send him off. But that's not the case because I have both cards there. I've only just got used to having this yellow and red card in my pocket. And the reason they're always in my back pocket is because I used to have big shorts. So they used to keep falling out, and that's where I just feel comfortable with them now. But, you know, we have to live and learn. So, you know, he didn't want to come over, and I wasn't going to him. So he wasn't too happy that this was happening. But look, I got him over. Just said, George, I'll turn around. He's like, yeah, cool. But again, this whole principle of a lot of footballers do this. A lot of people commented it in the last one, actually, which is a good point, is they'll go touch their socks. You know, they've got to try and look at me when I give the yellow. So look, I got him up, did it all on my watch. And then, actually, that's quite a good yellow card. Caution, like technique-wise, he was looking at me. I gave him the yellow card. So, yeah, that was a better one than last week, where I was doing all these no-look yellow cards, really. And that's really the first two incidences knocked out in one. So the second yellow was this. And this is a little bit more of a difficult one, to be honest. So the ball comes down the right-hand side. We can see, you know, it's an easy throw-in for my linesman to give. Perfect. Tom was excellent on the day. So was Taz on the other side. You saw Taz in the vlog. Both excellent. So where am I here? I'm not expecting anything here. You can see, like, I've got a nice distance between me and the ball. Tom would take that on as the assistant referee in terms of where it's going to go. That's what I asked him to do in my pre-match. But the three kept following the ball down the line. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to be aware here because at the end of the day, they're looking to play for time. They're 1-0 up still. So he keeps following the ball down the line. So you can see me sort of looking at it, Tom looking at it as well, being like, what's going on here? So I'm shouting, leave the ball, don't need to touch it, you don't need to be there. And then he just pushes him over, like completely just sends him flying. So we'll watch that again, back in full speed. But there was just no need for the 11 to do it, so I did him for adopting aggressive attitude. So look, he was getting quite frustrated. You can see it was all frustration. Look, watch, ready? Like, but there was no need for that. The ball wasn't there. It's not even in play. So obviously we still give a throw in, but we look. This is slightly more quick from me, back pocket, and I said, look. He was like, no, surely not. I said, yeah, absolutely. Nice and quick. It was quite far away. He's here. I already knew the number, so I could just quickly do that. I thought I'd give a quick yellow because there's absolutely no need for him to do that. And here we are. Quickly do it on my watch. It takes me about 10 seconds. This guy was like, he wasn't too angry about the yellow. He was more sort of, it looks like a heavy question, but it was like, you've got to stop the time wasting then. And I said, yeah, I can deal with that. You just deal with the football. And that's where we got to, really. You can see it's not really too aggressive, actually, and I'm not really paying too much attention to him because I was doing my caution on my watch. But, you know, I talked to him there, and then he runs off. He was alright, actually. He questioned a lot of things, but, you know, as soon as you gave him the decision, like, this is why, he goes, yeah, alright, fine. And you'll see a decision with him later on. So then we play, and then we had a sub, so everything was slow anyway. Right, this one is probably a development point from me. Actually, the last caution of the game. So the keeper picks up the ball, something we'll have to look at quite heavily, in my opinion. Right, good positioning here from me, I think. You know, I've got 10 yards, 15 yards, 12 maybe. I've got my assistant referee, so if we go on the map, my assistant referee is going to be here, in and around here. So yeah, we've got a nice thing. So look, we can see me moving around. Here is where it becomes a little bit more questionable for me. I've obviously seen the ball, and you can see I'm starting to move. Now, here becomes an issue. Why have I gone this way? I should have, if in doubt, exit wide, not exit straight. And this has caused me an issue. So this is where the foul is. The 5 commits the foul. The ball's gone. I am looking still because I thought the ball is coming straight towards my head, so I flinched. So this then leads me in a bit of a sticky situation because the challenge comes in now, and I've looked away at the last minute, and I know it's a foul and a yellow card because I saw the original challenge and player reaction was like, it's a yellow. So I dealt with it straight away. Look, the 16 was there saying, you can't do that, can't do that. I said, look, go away, no need to be here, I'll deal with it. So look, there you go, tap him on the shoulder, stay back, it's fine, ask for treatment, get the book out ready, just so everybody. So the good thing is here is it wasn't like, because I was on top of it, I can deal with it a little bit easier. You know, I've told him straight away, look, yeah, I'll deal with it, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Get the book out, everyone knows right, he's going to deal with it. But the positioning needs to be better, in my honest opinion, because I start well, you know, moving out of the way well. I'm nice and wide to start with here, like everything is good here. We're in the perfect position almost, but I need to react quicker here, so I need to come out more this way or take it. It's tough because do you want to take a step? Let's get the map out. Do you want to take a step back out, and if the ball goes over, you've got a lot of run in, or do you want to take the risk and come forward into the halfway line and still get in the way, or do you want to go out wider to the middle into another potential danger area? So for me, I probably should have gone into the middle to that danger area, and that's not ideal, but you know, we live and we learn, because otherwise this happens. You know, I've not reacted quick enough, and you know, I've tried to turn and see the ball, and then you know, we're in this situation. Like, luckily, look, I know the ball is gone, and I am still looking at the play, and it's something I had to get into a big habit of always having an eye back. But you know, if I'd have missed it, I think I'd have been in big trouble because I wasn't in the right position, which needs improving. Basically, like fitness and work rate wise, I'm great. Positioning in the middle of the park needs improving, because look, now we know that the foul's there and my back is to it. So I took into account what I'd seen before the turn, and player reaction was enough to be like, okay, I can deal with this here. But you know, look how quick I was to the whistle. You know, there's a split second of them. They're not even at the floor yet, and I'm on the whistle. Like, I knew it was coming. I knew it was there before anyone appealed, which I think helps me a little bit, in my honest opinion. You know, so far, overall, so good, I guess. But it needs to just be a little bit more aware. I think awareness is key, in my opinion. But yeah, in terms of the caution, it was, you know, it was spot on, I think. So this is I can't think what minute this is in. The 81st minute. It's 1-0 still. It finishes 1-0, and we have another penalty appeal. So in terms of positioning, this is much better. I'm in front of play. I've got, let's have a look. My assistant will be in and around here. You know, I'm on the edge of the D, watching with the whole metronome thing. The ball is starting to speed up, so I'm starting to speed up, which is great. So if we just roll this through a little bit, you know, again, this is good positioning. Ball between me and the assistant. I've got everything in front of me, and I've slowed down to allow play to catch up. And there you go, I've reacted better, a bit like the penalty decision last week. I've reacted well to see the through ball. You know, I don't want to be too close. And the edge of the box is probably spot on. Linesman says, or Tom says, it's not gone yet. And then I'm on the edge of the box, so this is the decision where the keeper touches the ball, and then it comes off the attacker, and he falls over and gives a pen. And there you see I'm straight on a pen, not on a pen, straight on a goal kick. So this is good for me, I think. It's quite difficult to see. Obviously, with a VO, it doesn't zoom in. The quality's not great while zooming in. He wasn't that injured. He just needed a minute. It was the 81st minute. He was quite tired. He was like, yeah, I just need a minute. I was like, yeah, fair. So if we watch this again in full speed, positioning wise, so much better from me, and we can see that from the map we're looking into, and using that metronome data, walking, running. So here we go. But look where I am, giving myself a little bit of thinking time. I don't know how he's appealing for it. He's not appealed for it. A couple of them have. But you can see I'm taking my time, and then goal kick, and that was important for me, just to take an extra second, because in the moment it feels like you've taken forever, but in reality you've taken no time at all. So we'll just watch it through one more time. It's probably the one, at the time I was thinking maybe I have got this wrong, but I'll speak about that in a second. So we'll watch it one more time. It's good reaction for me, it's better. And yeah, I don't think so. Like I said, it worried me for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then I ended up speaking to the 10. He was like, yeah, it wasn't a pen. He's like, I've got to appeal for something. So I was like, cool, perfect. So that made me feel a hell of a lot better about my life coming off the game, because I think I've got 2 penalty decisions right and all the cautions right. Again, the positioning on the last caution could be a lot better, but other than that, everything, I still got the right decision at the end of the day. No observer, which is a shame, because obviously 3 yellow cards. But I believe we're being observed at the next game, so that'll be quite interesting to go through and see what he says if we've got the footage. But just quickly, you can see this whole metronome thing that we were talking about. As the ball speeds up, I speed up with it. So a perfect example is obviously this one. You can see me jogging, coming in closer with the ball, and this is what we don't want always up here in sprint, and we don't always want it down here in walk. The idea is to have this, I keep saying it, like metronome effect. So here we are, walking, slight jog when the ball speeds up, into a run now, and that's what we want, back into a walk when the ball stops, and then the ball speeds up, we're back into a run again, so we're always on the move and always changing, and then there's the penalty decision. So that's what we want more of, really, that sort of waviness, and the ball is the perfect reference point for you. So that's my advice for you guys for today. But that's the game. Obviously not too much happened. If in regards of my actual stats, I believe I'll put them up here. I ran just about 10 and a bit K. A few more big sprints in there as normal. Obviously I'll put them here. A few more bigger sprints, which was better. It wasn't really a game where I needed to put so many sprints in. I just seemed to be in the right areas, and for me that was okay. There were more like middle than high sprints, which was a lot better than the week before, where there were a lot of low sprints. So yeah, so far so good. I'm happy with the performance. Position just needs to be a little bit better. A little bit more thought needs to go into getting out of exit situations and react a little bit better. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the penalty decisions and the cautions and my positioning. Any comments help in terms of me improving. So yeah, let me know down in the comments, and I will speak to you later on in the vlog.
So that's the week. I'm fully recovered. I've had a great week in terms of a great team, a great game, a few little niggles from two or three players, but nothing that I can't deal with. So we go again for Friday Night Lights, I believe it is, at Peacehaven, I think. I'll have to figure that out. It's in my REFSIX app. I'll go there in a minute. But thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys at the next REF6 weekly vlog. See ya.